Hey everyone, I'm Alex from Jar, and today with me I've got
Jamie.
Jamie, and over on Skype we have
Happy Ruben.
Happy Ruben over there on his little Skype. But anyway, today we're
Little
doing
Skype.
what we're calling a retro review, something like that, review throwback
Yeah.
to Skyrim. What better game to
really retro.
what?
Yeah.
Okay,
2 years ago.
In terms of gaming, I know retro means like
Mario,
the original Mario and things. But, for us, it pretty much, in terms of how fast games are progressing, it pretty much is retro now. Like 2011, that's
pretty much
That's
what
the
it
past.
means is that it's stuff that isn't up to date. Pretty much,
it's not up to date, but we're reviewing it
giving
anyway.
our opinion on stuff.
So Skyrim,
Yeah.
sequel to the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, the not even new anymore Elder Scrolls game, Skyrim, and this one we're not all in agreement. Two of us are, but one of us isn't. I wonder who it is. Anyway, so Skyrim, it's an open world. It's an RPG, right? Classed as an RPG.
Yeah.
It's an American RPG. Well, like when you think RPG, sometimes you think, it has to be like a take turns, hit each other. But this is an American RPG, massive open world in a sort of Lord of the Rings. Face it, it pretty much is the Lord of the Rings universe. In the sort of Lord of the Ringsy sort of university thing, and yeah, it's a story about you're the chosen one, effectively, the Dragonborn, the Dovahkiin. And
Dragonborn.
it's about dragons coming back, and you have to figure out what's going on, and it's all crazy, and there's fire and stuff, and
swords.
And
let's face
music.
it, the main story for Skyrim is not why you're playing the game. Like,
No, it
maybe
isn't.
for some people it is, but for me personally, that's not where I get my enjoyment out of Skyrim. In fact,
No, I get my enjoyment from from continually making iron daggers. That's what I enjoy. I really loved that.
Yeah, I mostly skip most of the dialogue, but for me, this game
didn't.
is what it is because you can do whatever the hell you feel like, pretty much. If you want to just run around killing giants all day, you can do that, and you still level up. You want to just run into a cave and get killed by weird elf things, you can do that.
Flipping Falmer.
Yeah.
Or
Fuck those things. They're the worst.
They're
So let's
directly
establish
copied from
what
the old ones.
I'm very positive on this game. What are you, Ruben? What are you on this game?
I'm incredibly positive on this
Incredibly
game. I love it.
And Jim, what are you on this game? Oh, I think we've discovered who's the one who's not positive by the rule of taking two away from three. So where should we start? We've established the basic story, but even then, there's so many stories in this game.
Did we actually establish the basic story? I thought we just commented on how crap it is. But did we
No,
establish
I
it?
said it's
that's how crap it is.
you're
That's what
chosen.
it is.
You're chosen to be the Dovahkiin. You resurrect dragons
It's
and
not
stuff.
crap though, is it? It's not laughably bad.
No, it's not. It's
No,
not like
it's
that.
just like-
Just okay, whatever.
And
Right? It's fun the
It's
first time.
here. You can do it if you want.
like the unskippable parts of just endless dialogue.
Yeah, like
When you
you
meet
get all of them to meet up, don't you?
You meet-
to like,
yeah.
decide
Oh,
who gets
God.
what.
Like when we're talking about it like this, when you take all the sort of elements by themselves, it sounds a bit shit. Like, wow, the voice acting is not that great. The story's not
It's
that
worse
great.
than not that
The sort of way it's presented, like the cinematics and that, are non-existent, and the way they're telling the story is all pretty much text-based. Well, just thrown at you in long sequences, but it still comes together and works.
I don't know what it is that makes it so good. It's just I can't do it.
Like, much like I said with GTA, it's partially the like expansive world that still,
Yeah.
even by today's standards, looks pretty damn good. Like the world, not like the some of the animations and things are a bit rough, but
And
the
water
world
from, like, 10 feet away.
the world itself looks really good. Like the sky and all of that.
Especially
Just
the sky.
the atmosphere of the entire game. I think that's what it is. Like,
I think, and a lot of what makes the atmosphere is the fact that no matter where you are, there's always a really nice piece of music playing.
one of the
Always.
That is probably the best.
It's
thing
one of the strongest
about
things
the game.
in the entire game. I would even say. Like, I've listened to that soundtrack so much, so many times. I could hum like most of it. Like as soon as I was playing, it's like, yes, I know. What
I'm gonna stealthily check my views on the album. Use my listens. I'm gonna do it obviously with the little laptop pad, obviously to not make any noise.
So we said, well, this is an RPG. So of course you sort of level up when you start the game. You're pretty weak. You can't really take on many of the things, but as you go through, and it's a progress system that revolves around what you do as what you level up in, which is a cool idea. Which you don't really see that often. It's more like, okay, I just got an upgrade point. I'm going to put it in this thing instead of, you have to use it to upgrade it.
That's sort of where my problem is.
Why?
With each gameplay thing, to me it seems spread thin. Nothing is as solid as it could be with everything else being there to take away from that other thing. It's just I think, yeah, the main problem with the game is that there's the side quests are cool. Like, the amount of stuff to do is breathtakingly awesome, but it's just when you've got to take out a room of people, it's just depending on what your thing is, it's just
LTRT.
It's a question of, would you rather have...
That's not the point. For me, it reached a point where, my first playthrough of the game, this is going to lead up to something eventually. My first playthrough of the game was on Christmas 2011. That isn't where my good memories come of it. So it's not like I'm blinded by, yay, Christmas memories. It's more because I actually did a proper playthrough over a year later, and I bought it again. I think it was last year, actually. Yeah, last year, around New Year, I bought it again and got to level 60. That's where my good memories come of it.
I mean, how much have we all played it? I've done 3 playthroughs myself.
Yeah, I've done
I don't know how you guys do that, though, because I get bored after,
Because I did one with a certain way of playing it, the second one with a different, and the third is another.
Speaking of which, I never did finish my Magic playthrough.
I played as swords, and then I played as...
Actually, we should probably say, you've got your swords, your one-handed, your double-handed, your daggers, you got shields, you got...
Daggers come under one-handed.
So. All right, whatever.
Yep.
Well, you got stealth things, you've got
being a mage.
Magic. That includes... destruction magic as well as conjuration and all that sort of thing. I mean, you got a wide sort of array of what you can do and what you want to do. In my first playthrough, I did just swords, I'm sure quite a lot of people do.
Yeah,
that's probably the most dull way of playing the game, to be honest.
I'd say be a mage.
The magic is the most fun you'll have with the combat, probably. I'd say at least. And yeah, what more can you really say about it? I mean, this is the Elder Scrolls. It's a similar formula what it comes down to, what I was going to say earlier is, would you rather have half the size map, half the size things to do, half the things to upgrade, but it all be perfect, in terms of gameplay and sort of everything coming together? Or would you rather just an expansive world that's just pretty much impossible to fully explore within any, realistic time?
Which is also kind of annoying, because it's
fast travel is quick and easy.
Yeah, but that's kind of annoying. I like to be able to walk across it without getting bored after 2 minutes.
I mean, I didn't get bored running around because wherever you're running, there's always something there. There's always some random enemy or a random dragon encounter or something.
Which do get annoying after a while. And
I have to say,
when you want to fast travel somewhere, you can't.
The dragon fights are not. They're okay. They're just whatever. It's just the combat in general is not the strongest thing ever. But the game is still.
That's the problem. You do that a lot of the time.
I don't know, but it's just the pure amount of things to do, I think, makes that okay. That it's not really if you're purely just looking at it that game sucks because it's just LTRT with swords.
No, it's that.
For me, it was more stat based. It was just getting my stats to the highest number I could.
I mean, you got potion crafting, armor crafting, this
everything.
You couldn't even. You'd be sitting here for ages, describing all the things you can do, and that's somewhat what the fun is just just discovering all these things you can do. It's a nice variety of enemies as well, which all look pretty good most of the time.
Unless a bear runs at you.
Bears look a bit weird, but yeah, I mean, it's the Elder Scrolls.
It's always nice accumulating a huge amount of gold.
Yeah.
Actually, I think was I the only one to do that? Actually, I think I
did
got
that.
the highest.
I did that on all my playthroughs.
And the big problem games have
370,000.
What the fuck can you spend it on?
That is
Nothing.
that's like a thing in games, though, isn't it?
Pretty
like,
much every game, what can you buy when you get that money?
unless like it's something meaningless, like you can change the color of your car, or
Yeah, it's like Red Dead as well.
I mean, again, much
I
like
never had that
GTA,
much
I don't
money,
have
yes.
like one big problem with it. Apart from when it did come out, it was so glitchy. I mean, I didn't even get it on the day of
This
release.
is Skyrim.
I didn't play it enough to experience that many glitches.
I had a couple of quest-breaking glitches, so I couldn't continue. But as I said before, do you criticize it for that? Because they're fixed now. That was patched like a month or two after that.
Were they patched on the PS3?
I don't know. This
Because-
game on the PS3 is just a mess. So I don't know. We all played it on the Xbox.
Yeah.
So
Thankfully.
I don't. Yeah, it sounds like it was just
By the
sort of
sounds of
awful.
things, though, PC is the way to play it.
Yeah,
It's gonna.
I
If
wish
you
I
have,
could. I
if
really
you have
wish I
enough
could.
money to get one, because it's gonna look better and it's.
For me, like my sole justification almost for getting a PC is just a good one. Even it's just to play Skyrim with mods. That is the one thing that stands out most for me. I think.
I mean, what else? What else is there to say about this game? Like, it doesn't. It doesn't do one thing really well, but it does loads of things. Like loads of things.
Well
All right.
enough.
Does them pretty well. It doesn't. It's not bad, but it's not like that's a Gears of War third person.
I mean, a lot of my best memories of that game come from just going into one of the 9 holds or 7 holds or something. One of the big cities.
Yeah.
And then you'll be met with like stuff going on, even if it kind of looks shit, but it's still stuff going on. And there'll be music, and it's all like, "Whoa, I'm in this place. Time to go and do things and walk around."
Yeah, I mean, it's as I said before. It's like I think it's the atmosphere. Like
Yeah,
it's
it
so
is a lot. Yeah,
you can just
so
walk
perfect.
around. Like Jim said, he didn't really he find it boring going around, but I liked the traveling bit.
No, but you know that massive
I discovered
mountain.
I discovered every location in the game.
I mean, yeah, you can. There's also like you can get upgrades by just wandering around. You'll just find like a random encounter with a villain, and
Yeah,
then
my
yeah.
next my second well now I sort of know I can work out certain dungeons will have a certain quest line, so don't go there. Certain this will do that, so don't go there yet. I work that out. But for some people, when the first playing, I'd go in and be like, wait, I can't go any further. Why is this? And I'm disappointed now. I better turn around and go the other way.
yeah.
Another
It should
thing
be-
is how unclear everything is in the game. Well, not everything.
That's what-
Oh, they have
Some
those
things-
crappy puzzles. Actually, those are
Yeah.
shit.
Now and again, they do have those sort of puzzles. That are
Nordic
like,
ruin
all right,
puzzles.
why even
The
put this in?
Dwemer ruins are just the
One
worst.
time I thought I was stuck on something because it was like just really weighted, but it turned out that the door had glitched, and you know there are those bars that like keep doors closed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could open it even though there was a bar there, and then I jumped
Alright.
in, and then I was stuck because it wouldn't let me open the bar once the door was open.
I mean, like this is no means like a perfect game, like because nothing,
It is, but
nothing
it
is
isn't.
perfect.
Like, for me, it is. For me, it is like one of my perfect games, but it is not a perfect
It might not
game.
be like a perfect game, but when it comes to like, I just want to play a game, I'm going to play Skyrim. Like it's just like that.
I do that a lot. It's usually like before Christmas. It's like what to do? Play Skyrim.
Yeah.
It's one of those games.
I don't think it's a bad game. It is fun. It's just. I mean, I'd give it like, if I were to give it out of 10, I'd say an 8. Because most people would say a 10 or like a 9.6 or something like that. Give it close to perfection. But I just think there are better things than it.
But then you get into that weird sort of
Yeah.
place where it's like, well, should I be reviewing things compared to one of other things, or should I just be
When
reviewing?
Yeah,
other
and that's-
people are comparing
yeah,
them
it's
to being better than everything else ever, then I can say that I don't think it is better than everything else ever.
Right, yeah. So if you're like,
Because
if someone
people-
said like, this is the best open world
Yeah.
sort of game,
But
it's like,
that's when it comes down to opinions. That some people like this.
Yeah, like it really comes down to how much you enjoy a game. There's enjoying a game and knowing a game is good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot, and then
Like I enjoyed Crackdown 1. Doesn't mean it's
Yeah.
a good game.
I mean, I was sort of blown away like the first sort of couple of days of playing this. Like, I mean, I thought it was really amazing. Because I'd never played an Elder Scrolls. This is my first Elder
Neither
Scrolls
did I. Yeah,
game.
for me,
I think it was
the first
all
time
of our
too.
first Elder Scrolls games.
I just played
I'd watched a friend play Oblivion.
Yeah, Oblivion doesn't. Yeah, I just didn't have any interest in Oblivion. But this one though, yeah, I mean, sure, the voice acting's not the best. The graphics for like character animations and faces are not the best, but the world looks amazing. The soundtrack is amazing. Like for every major negative, there's a positive. Like that's positive enough for it to sort of counteract it. Say, yeah, it's still worth. Of course, it's worth playing still. Like nothing is really that bad. Say, no, I should not be recommending this game. And I mean, if you haven't played Skyrim by now, you probably never will. Like everyone who wants to play Skyrim will have played it, but that doesn't mean it's not good. But it comes down to, again, if you don't like open world games, if you don't like being able to do whatever you want, if you prefer a sort of a linear thing, then that's not the game for you.
Like you said earlier, would you prefer a massive thing that is rough around the edges or something that's perfect?
It's a little bit more than rough around the edges, though.
It's like someone sort of got a knife and just stabbed it in random points.
It's like they drew a map and then they cut it out blindfolded.
What Bethesda do is just like
let's see how big we can make this, and then worry about fixing like all the problems that comes with later. Which seems to be their thing.
I get the feeling what they did is they just tied two pieces of string together, and then a piece of string together like at the middle, and just dropped it and said, "Well, that's the outline of the map. Done."
They're like, how big's the Oblivion map? Oh, it's this big. That's like quadruple the size in that. Why the hell not? Yeah, okay. Oh shit, this is actually proving incredibly difficult, and it's causing loads of bugs. What are we going to do? Well, it's too late now. I spent millions of dollars on it. Oh well, let's just release it. It's not bad though. That's not bad at all.
Make the trailer make the combat out to look really good, as in like dragons are floating on you, or cut them across the stomach, but you actually won't do that in the game. What you'll do is the dragon will land and you'll just press left trigger, right trigger whilst looking at it. That does
get a bit frustrating when before you have to shout Dragon Run to pull them down to the ground.
Yeah.
And they're just flying above you and they just won't land.
If you don't have like burn arrow upgraded or anything.
Archery is pretty fun though. Like,
never bothered.
That's probably one of the strongest sort of combat things, I'd say. Archery.
Yeah. Actually, you never really bothered with it, but I did, and I said it was really good, and you're like, eh.
Not on my first playthrough I didn't, but on my second and third I heavily used it.
And stealth, sneak, that was the one that I got really into. You two again were just like, about it.
And then you do it and it's immensely overpowered, basically.
I find that boring though. It's like
being super overpowered.
No, it's just the stealth. It's just
I don't mind it. I like the way you just sort of upgrade, you just level up by doing things.
It's so weird though, like the way it works. It's inconsistent. I don't know. It's just not right.
It is a little bit inconsistent.
It's like if you play a proper stealth game, no, obviously.
But you can't say like
isn't designed to be a proper anything game.
You can't say it's like
you can make what you want of this
Skyrim is a shooter. Skyrim is a hack and slash. Skyrim is a whatever. It's like a little bit of everything.
I think my favourite thing about Skyrim are the little like secrets you discover, like little things like that there'll be a certain chest crashed off the side of a riverbank with a chest full of money in it. I know that, and I always go there. Those are the things I enjoy most. Going to the little things that you just discover.
I like it when it's like you said, small things. When it's just a really weird quest that turns out to be some like god or something is. Like the God of War, I don't flip it.
Yeah, I think the side quests are actually.
I like it. The random NPC interactions as well. Like you'll be just wandering around, and then some thief guy will be like, "Give me all your stuff," and you're like, "No," and then you kill him in one hit.
Yeah, like sometimes some people will dress up as some imperial dudes.
Yeah, I'd say the main side quests are actually probably better than the main quest in this game.
Yeah, they are. A particularly good one being the Thieves Guild, actually.
If you just stormed, that's probably the strongest one in the game. Probably
play through it so many times.
You could probably just storm through if you just wanted to do the main campaign, like in
about 2 hours.
2 if you were pretty good at the game, I guess. I don't know, lower difficulty, but yeah, I mean,
I think we've pretty much covered everything now.
Skyrim is what it is.
Can't cover everything.
So in a nutshell, Skyrim does a lot of things, has a lot of things, doesn't do them all well,
Doesn't do many of them well.
But it comes together in the end as a game.
It is
as
worth buying.
as definitely as
Yeah,
great
you can get the
game.
Legendary Edition for £30 with all the DLC. So that's pretty good.
So especially now the DLC is out.
Which is good, by the way. The DLC is really good.
The
for
DLC
anyone
is
who's never
worth
played
getting,
it
I'd say.
and has Skyrim.
Yeah.
Dragonborn was really
As far
good.
as I like the way
never even did
Bethesda,
it.
I like the way Bethesda
Should've done
approach DLC because they actually make it a DLC. They don't just make it. Oh, here's a couple of maps.
Part we could have cut out.
Here's a part we obviously cut from the campaign maps by thing, and just tacked on for $8 or whatever after the game's release. So I think we should probably do scores now then.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a really good.
So perfect for you.
Yep.
Top score, and I'm gonna give it only a little bit shit as well because for me, the little bits of shit are not enough to bring it down any more than that because I still had so much fun with it, and I've done 3 playthroughs, all of embarrassingly long hours each. So I've got to enjoy the game. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm doing. If that's not a perfect game for me, I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Well, I'd go light beige, just like straight in the middle, because
That's a bit above the middle.
Yeah,
It's the middle for you.
4 out
I
of
mean,
5.
the middle
That's
of
a 4 or
beige.
5.
All right, so like a
it's
high
middle
light
of the good
beige.
beige.
Well, mid. It's not a low. Light
It's
beige,
mid good,
not
middle
high
good.
light
So
beige.
you're nearly on the same level, but you're like, nah.
It's like I see where you're coming from. It's just I didn't get immersed like that because of the ugly things. It's just like that's. I'm not.
Every
in
time
this
I saw
world.
like a wolf, and it's like, oh god, that looks awful. Oh, just look in the sky. Look at how
Or you
beautiful
see
the sky
some
is.
guy like walking on top of a horse, like gliding when the horse is gliding along or something, or like flying carriages.
At least the glitches are funny most of the time.
Yeah,
At least that's a
pretty much
positive.
what you can imagine. There's a glitch for it,
Yeah.
but
When
Yeah.
you're flying into the air, just get a giant to whack you. Whatever.
yeah.
No dead Kaji, and their tails are still moving. That was interesting.
Yeah, you got all the races
Anyway,
and everything. It's just
I think I can't be bothered to talk about this anymore. Some might say that my interests in the video have taken an arrow to the knee.
oh, fuck. We're ending this
And
now.
on that high note, we will end the video. Goodbye.
The old fort. They say the college has been snooping around Sarthal. Hey, watch it! What a waste.
Murder!